Most people don't ruin their finances with one giant mistake. It's usually smaller bad decisions repeated over and over again for years upon years. And the scary part is, a lot of these mistakes have become completely normal now due to social media and the newer generations normalizing it. And because everybody around them is doing the same thing, they don't even realize they're hurting themselves financially. So in this video, I'm gonna go over 10 of the biggest money mistakes people make, in my opinion. Wait until the end for the worst one. Waiting for the perfect time. A lot of people delay everything financially. They wait for the perfect time to invest, the perfect job opportunity, the perfect income, the perfect market, basically just anything. And years go by while they're doing absolutely nothing, waiting for that perfect moment. Meanwhile, somebody else with less knowledge just starts small and slowly builds momentum. People underestimate how powerful time is financially. Even small, consistent progress matters. Ignoring small purchases. People love saying it's only 10 bucks, it's only 20, it's only 50. The small purchases repeated constantly become such a big number over time. We're talking food delivery, subscriptions, Amazon purchases, daily energy drinks, random online shopping. I mean, like Starbucks even. I see so many people go to Starbucks every morning to spend like $5 to $10 on a coffee. And they could just make it at home for half to a third of the price. Most people don't even realize where their money is going because the purchases feel too small to even matter. But together, all those small purchases add up to a big number that a lot of people don't expect. Emotional spending. A lot of people spend money emotionally instead of logically. Bad day, buy something. Feeling stressed, buy something. Feeling insecure, buy something. And companies understand this perfectly. That's why shopping is constantly tied to dopamine, status, comfort, and instant gratification. I mean, I see it all the time with restaurants too. A fancy restaurant will have the same exact food products as another lower tier restaurant, but the meals are so much more because of the status of that restaurant. I see it all the time. And that's the problem with emotional spending. It creates temporary happiness, but long-term financial damage. Not having a emergency fund. One unexpected expense can destroy people financially and leave them in so much debt and just ruin their lives. For example, a car repair. Your car doesn't work anymore and now you're in debt. A medical bill, losing your job, having to travel because of an emergency. And without any savings, people instantly go into debt and have to take out a personal loan or have to overuse their credit card. That's why emergency funds matter so much. Please put that $1,000 in a high yield saving account and just leave it there. Because if something happens, because life can be unpredictable, just a small little car accident can lead up to $1,000 to $2,000 worth of repairs to even have a functional driving car. And if you don't have that money, then you have no way to get to work. So you have to fix that car, which leads to you being in debt. Financial stability starts with having a safety net. Depending on one income source. A lot of people rely completely on that one paycheck. But if that one paycheck disappears, everything collapses. That's why increasing income matters too when it comes to finances. So if you have a job, try to find a side gig or two. So in case you lose that main job, you have these two other side gigs that can become your main gig. So whether it's side hustles, investing, freelance work, reselling, learning skills, or building just any stream of income, that helps so much create more flexibility in your finances. Trying to look rich. Honestly, this one destroys people so much, and it would be higher on the list if there weren't even worse. Social media convinces people that they need to look successful immediately. They take out a loan for expensive cars, designer clothes, luxurious apartments or houses, jewelry. And a lot of these people buy things with money they don't even have. The crazy part is, actual wealthy people are often way less flashy than people trying to look wealthy. Looking rich and being rich are completely different. Financing things people can't afford. People don't buy based on total price anymore. They buy based on monthly payment. That's why you hear people say, oh, it's only 400 a month, without realizing that they're committing themselves to years of payments. We're talking about interest, insurance, maintenance, repairs, and other costs, other surprises that people aren't prepared for. Monthly payments make expensive lifestyles feel affordable. They aren't. Lifestyle inflation. Same with looking rich. This one would be higher on the list if there wasn't even worse things. This one is such a big trap that people fall into financially. Every time people make more money, they immediately spend more money. They get a raise, so why not get that more expensive car? Get a more expensive apartment, more expensive clothes, more eating out. So even though the income increases, financial progress stays exactly the same. A lot of people making the 6-digit figures still live paycheck to paycheck because their lifestyle keeps expanding with their income. Credit card debt. Credit cards are so useful if you use them correctly, but carrying balances month after month destroys people financially. Interest quietly eats away at someone's income, and minimum payments trap people for years. A lot of people don't realize they're paying huge amounts of money just to borrow money they already spent. Debt makes it so hard to move forward financially because you're constantly paying for your past decisions. And credit cards are even worse than taking out a loan because usually the APR percentage is higher. So that $100 item to a credit card is now $130. Now, if you took out a loan and it had a little bit of a lower APR percentage, that $100 might be more like $110. That's why credit card debt is way higher on the list than just financing things. And the worst one, not investing earlier. A lot of people think investing is only for rich people, but honestly, time matters more than huge amounts of money at the beginning. The earlier somebody starts investing consistently, the more compound growth works in their favor. Most investing honestly isn't that complicated. People overthink it nowadays because social media has turned investing into day trading, crypto gambling, and trying to get rich overnight. But real wealth is usually built slowly and consistently. Honestly, most financial success comes down to habits, not just flexing, not just luck, not pretending to be rich online, just consistently making smarter decisions over time, avoiding bad debt, control your spending, invest early, be patient. None of this is exciting, I know, but over years and years, it completely changes your life financially. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Nobody gets rich overnight. Start building now.